All right, good morning. Hi. Welcome to the Wilshire Westlake Station, the westernmost station on the first segment of the Metro Red Line. We're here this morning to mark a historic milestone in the continued progress toward the initial operations of the first subway link of our regional rail system. The event you're going to witness this morning is the laying of the final segment of the running rail for the first phase of the Metro Red Line, our Metro Rail subway. This installation of this rail section will give us a continuous rail bed from Union Station right out here to Westlake, just short of MacArthur Park. With the completion of this work today, the project will stand at 77% complete overall, and we'll continue on track toward an on-scheduled opening in September of 1993, when the residents of the county will be able to ride the first fully underground segment, the first phase of our heavy rail subway system. As you may have noticed, the heavy construction on the Metro Rail Red Line is over. We are patching the streets up and putting the sidewalks back. The work from here on out gets to be more in the area of finishes, tile work, and lighting, and the fine points of construction. And then the next big phase, which is the equipment installation phase. Using these rails, follow-on contractors will be riding equipment that actually operates on the rails, and they'll use that means to install cabling for communication, signaling, train control, et cetera, what we call the systems elements of the project. So we're shifting from heavy construction to systems installation. All of that is in anticipation of the arrival of the rail cars themselves, and the current schedule calls for the first rail cars to be shipped from the manufacturer in Italy in September to Pueblo, Colorado, where they will undergo a number of months of testing. And by early 1992, the first rolling stock, the first subway cars, will be here in town for use by us as test tools. We'll be using the first rail cars to operate and test the signaling, the communication, the track bed itself, to test out the system, and to begin the integrated operations and pre-revenue testing and the startup phase. You might be interested to note that we have already begun planning for operations on the Red Line. The Rail Construction Corporation, the LACTC, and the RTD are working aggressively now to formulate the plans for the opening and for the continued operation of the Metro Red Line. We've got about 2 years to be ready. There's a lot of work to be done, recruitment, training, and coordinating the construction completion with the operations startup. And the folks who will be operating this system when it opens is the Southern California Rapid Transit District. I'd like to introduce now the president of the SCRTD Board of Directors, Nick Patsaouras, to say a few comments. Nick?
Thank you, Ed. How sweet it is. It's an exciting, exhilarating, and gratifying day for those of us who in the early 80s envisioned and visualized the tracks that are completely installed today. And RTD is very anxious to duplicate the success of the blue line with the red line. I want to make a pitch here that the blue line carries 4 times the projected ridership, 31,000 passengers a day. We have an overcrowding system. We plan to introduce more cars for the system. One disappointment, however, I don't smell any methane gas. I hate to disappoint Congressman Waxman, but maybe he will change his mind and he will let us go through Wilshire and the Beverly Fairfax area. At this point, I would like to ask Ernie Camacho, the Vice Chair of the RCC, for his comments.
Thank you, Nick. Good morning. This Westlake station is one of the 5 stations along the Metro Red Line's first segment. Passengers from Union Station will reach this point in a mere 7 minutes, even during peak rush hours. As the trains approach passengers on the platform, a thick rubber-like pad beneath the station track will reduce the noise and vibrations. Passengers will enter this station from 2 entrances on Alvarado. All Metro Red Line stations feature a mezzanine that you see above us, where the fare vending machines and the passenger information is located. The stations are of open design and will be very clearly lit. This segment of the subway is the next link of a planned 300-mile Metro rail system for LA County. It links with the Metro Blue Line downtown at 7th and Flower, and will eventually reach North Hollywood and the San Fernando Valley. Several yards away from this station site above us, MacArthur Park has been drained in preparation of more tunnel excavation, which is the beginning of the second leg of the Metro Red Line north to Hollywood and Vine and west to Wilshire and Western. This summer, the first set of subway trains will be delivered from Italy, as Ed mentioned, and that will be to the test tracks in Pueblo, Colorado. The vehicles will arrive in Los Angeles in early 1992 to begin testing here in the Metro Red Line tunnels. The vehicles will be electronically powered by a third rail running parallel to the track. All of these activities are signs that the Metro Red Line moves ahead. And at this time, if we can all move to the platform down to the edge of the tracks to see the speed swing machine in actual operation. I guess it's...